Hi, my friends. I am back at American Classics today. I'm hitting some booths that I know I say booths. That's a hard word to say at the end. Anyways, I'm hitting some booths that I never go into. And also, while I was heading out the last time after stocking, I noticed a lady that has pottery. She makes her own pottery. Just a little wall booth, little wall space, but on the side she had a bunch of brooches, and I was like, well, that's different. And one of the sayings is when you go into a booth, look for something that doesn't really belong there, if you know what I mean. Because 9 times out of 10, it might be something they just acquired and they might not care about it that much. I told one of the workers, I said, if you know that dealer, you might tell her those are way underpriced. And I'm going to be back Friday to buy some. So she might either want to mark them up or something, but that didn't happen. And again, she sells mostly pottery that she makes, so she might be glad to get rid of these. Anyways, that's what I picked out, 6 of them. There were about 12 or 15, and one of those is a Weiss. Which one is it? I think it's that one. And then that one I'm pretty sure is something. Anyways, they're all like $5 to $7. So I still have about an hour or so before they close here at 6 o'clock, so I'm going to go shopping in some booths that we don't normally go into, with the exception, of course, of hitting J-Mod. I always have to hit her for jewelry. Since it's a Friday, there's a high probability she's been in, because some people come in stock for the weekend. So let's go do that. Let me turn around and back up, because by the way, this is a pretty booth. It's in the warehouse, if you're local, Hearts and Roses. Oh, she's got some cupies too. $12.95. All right. I've got about an hour. Well, a 50% off sign. I gotta take a peek. Don't really see anything, but here's an honorable mention for us to look at. Made out of blue jean waistbands. $50. Well, half price. I wonder if they're going out of business. Oh, I love a good lenticular. There's the Last Supper. There's some horses. Oh, I love a good lenticular. That's pretty. The frame's a little beat up. I hate the cover. Let's see if I can put that. You know what? There we go. I'm always rearranging people's booths. I don't know if they appreciate it or not, but it just is what it is. Hot Wheels. But I did see something. Since it's 50% off, that looks like a Hager or something like that. So it'd be $20. This is what I want to get to on my way to see J-Mod. Oh, I didn't even notice he has a new case. Dang, good prices too. Oh my goodness, does that say Heidi Doss? Okay, I might have to check that out. $15 and up. Let me see what's going on with that person that lent their name. Bengals. Oh, look at this nice piece of raku. That's a nice one. $45. Wonder if that's an acro agate. Oh yeah, there it is. $10. That's not a bad price. There's a little bit left on that. Let's head in. This person is good about bringing in new stuff. Every once in a while he has a sale. I say he because there was a man in here once stocking. Could be owned by a couple. Look at that nice flow blue. Only $12. You guys see something like, there's that raku piece. I've been keeping my eye on that one there for myself. It's really, really big and thin. Been keeping an eye on that. That goes on sale. I'm probably going to get that to add to my collection. Really nice oil spill. This makes me think of Heather, Antique Agenda. $15. I'm not sure what I'm looking at. Let me pause for those of you that like to read things. That's a lot. Oh, okay, Lady Starlight. She won some awards. Oh, that's great. That's not bad. I wonder whose that is. It is signed. $20. By the way, I got a cart. I'm like, Yvonne, who are you kidding? Trying to get away with a basket. Go get a cart and film. I was just going to shop. I'm like, no, film. Have fun. Show them stuff. Only $8? That's new, but nice. Okay, I need to be very careful here. Takes two hands. Hang on. Alright, not on sale yet. But it's really not overpriced. It's just that you guys know, as a thrifter, I'm kind of a cheapskate. I might eventually just get it anyways. Have a good month to treat myself because, support other vendors. Those are nice. And this is always a fun little booth. She doesn't keep it overly stocked. Where are we at? Junker's Wild in the warehouse. But she also has good prices, very fair prices for yourself, you guys. That's a little skimpy, but $29.99. Yeah. Some people say lucite grapes are on their way out. I'm gonna disagree. Those are pretty for $2.99. I think they're still holding steady on the price. Oh my goodness. I have a set of these. I kept them though. Oh, those are fun. There's some nice MCM fun. Yeah, so if you're local, I know there's not a lot in here, but check her prices because they're usually really good. Well, I don't think she's been in since the other day, but this is what I mean by JMod. That's because that's the name of her store. See? JMod. Oh, hi, Clint. Big fan. Big fan. Always. Alright. A couple more we'll go hit. And then I'm going to go to the Goodwill and the Salvation Army. No, only the Goodwill. Salvation Army closes at 6. But Goodwill's open till 9. I'm going to go to a different one. I've talked to this lady. She lives up the mountain halfway. If I remember, she was with her friend. She does, some of this is her work. Oh, look at that, $45. She does like some assemblages or, upcycles. So some of it's her work. Hang on, I see some little doggies. Chain family. 18. Things like that she does. But this caught my attention that she's got hanging on the outside. Look at this vintage purse. That is fabulous. How much is it? Oh gosh. Don't need it, but I love it. $38. Leather boho bag. That is so fabulous. I would switch out the strap and make it a shoulder bag, but that's not hard to do. How fun is that? This husband and wife team, they're fun. I've talked to them. I've got a lot of the purple glass out today. That's nice, $10. But I think he did tell me that some of it, he expedites the process. Some of it. But he is known for bottle collecting and digging and privies and stuff. Yeah. People come from all over, he said, for this. This sells really well. I've got some of this, and Jackie sent me some. I just have to learn about it before I do anything with it. He's the leader or head honcho of some kind of bottle collecting club. That's probably what I need right there. And then his wife does this kind of stuff here. Yeah, I think that's all expedited. I can't remember how. He told me. I'm sure it's Googleable. California pottery. Oh, I love these. I'm not so crazy about the boots, but the ones with the roller skates, yes. $15. I was a big roller skater all the way up until my 40s, late 40s actually. I think I told you guys that. With let me see whose this is. Fire King. Okay, wanted to make sure it wasn't a Pioneer Woman. That's only $5. Um, Roller derby, yeah, with the Pikes Peak Derby dames. Until I came to my senses and I'm like, okay, you're over 40, you're gonna get hurt. And Hannah called me an attention hoe for it. She's like, Mom, you're gonna get hurt. Quit being that much of an attention hoe. I'm like, yeah, you're right. Those days are over. Wow, look at this. Well, this is a fun little booth, isn't it? Primitives and such. Wash machine, right? A wringer outer. $2.45. That's what caught my attention. I forgot. That's what caught my attention at first. Yes. Do not touch. Absolutely. But I'm just going to touch the tag so I can see it. $450. Wow. Fabulous. It's not perfect, but how could it be? That's still a good price. It can be fixed. Let me back up. Love this booth. I think she's been here for just under a year. Guys, remember because I said I sold one of those? I found it at the Goodwill for like under $20, and I sold it here actually for, gosh, I want to say $250. This was featured in the I Dream of Jeannie near the staircase of their living room. I just sold a little tiny one of these. $185. Yeah, you guys got a good deal, didn't you? It was just a little one that I had to upcycle, but I think I did a good job. Jackie found it and sent it. $14 for that AR lion. Chain family, $10. Telling you guys prices. She's got a couple of these left. Oh my goodness. Okay, 12 and 20. I think I looked at that before. It had a little chip on it. 21, 21. I don't see a sale sign. 15 for that deer planter. Can we pull that out? Oh, that's really cute. Oh, those are nice too. Light crystal. Let's see who those are. She says Murano, $99. I don't know about that. I don't know about Murano, but they're pretty. Definitely have some. Oh, she says signed. Okay. Let's back up. She says they're signed. I couldn't find it. It's got a little chip on it anyway, so let me put this back. A little poodle, some modern stuff. That's a nice bottle. Well, that went by fast. They just did last call, so I gotta go check out, and then I'm gonna go to the Goodwill. They're open till 9. Just a quick run through of my booth. I was just here the other day, so everything looks okay. Let's just double check. I need to put this back where it belongs. What is the deal? Oh, this isn't mine. Okay. They might have had this in their cart and then bought one of mine instead, because I do see one missing. And just set this one here. That's okay. I'll turn it in at the desk and they'll know what to do with it. Okay, not too bad. Of course, it's only been like a day, 2 days, I guess. Yeah. Yesterday was a live sale. Not too bad. Hopefully I'm selling something. I accidentally broke this. Gosh, it's so sad. So I had to mark it all the way down to $30. Those are kind of important. I had 2 of them, but accidentally broke one. Someone's gonna get a good deal if they don't mind that part. Upcycle it somehow. Anthropology, Pyrex. Okay, everything looks okay. Oh, someone bought my Colorado Springs Monopoly game. It was sitting right here. So I did have a sale. I will get an email tonight saying I had a sale. I brought in that mud pie bank. She's so cute. She's called Chatty Cathy, and she's a bank. Got a little piercing on her ear, and it comes in the custom molded um, box for a gift. Becky's booth is down there, but I've got to go. That was last call. So let me come over here and say goodbye. Alright, you guys, I'm going to the Goodwill next. Bye for now.